Hey guys, Geoff here with athletic-mission.com, a membership player development website and facility for baseball players. And today I want to talk about analyzing video, what I'm looking for. So, this is the question that we get a lot from parents and players is how do I know or what do I look for when I watch video? So this is an evaluation that we had in person the other day. We get a ton of remote and in-person evaluations. So, I'm going to take you through my process, and then in another video, I'll tell you exactly what I'm seeing and suggestions that I have for this kid, and then maybe some of the drills that I would have him do to kind of fix up some things. Now, before we get into it, remember this is a channel that's covering the fundamentals of the game of baseball, processes, and routines. So please subscribe so you can catch all future videos. Also, check out the link in the description box for an ebook that I wrote, Do You Know What It Takes to Play at the Next Level? So download that, check it out, and kind of send me your feedback. Okay, so let's get into this video. Now, let me first say, at Athletic Mission, I have a process that I go through whenever I get a new hitter, both remotely and in person. I want to first understand the player's approach. Now, they don't always know what that means, but all I'm trying to do is have a conversation with them, try to get a good understanding of what they know about their swing, what they're trying to accomplish with their swing, and then what they think they're doing. So that's the conversation that we have to have. Then from there, I like to do a small vision assessment just so I can get some information there so I get an idea of what the eyes are doing. And then finally from there, we go into the mechanics. This is this part of what I'm going to show you. Now, I have a checklist that I'm going to be working on. I have one for the approach, I have one for the vision, I have one for the mechanics. I would be happy to share the mechanics one, this one that we're going to go through right now, with you, or I would be happy to do a full analysis with you and your son. So you could just send an email to info@athletic-mission.com, and I will send that checklist over to you. And if you want to work together, then we can figure something out there. So again, info@athletic-mission.com, and we'll get that going. Okay, so first thing first, when I watch a hitter on video, what I like to do is take them to the launch position, the ready position, or the hitting position, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. This is where we finish our linear move and start to transition into rotation. This is the part that's important. It's very important to get this part right. So I like to start here and then kind of work backwards in what's happening. So let me take you through this. Whoops, let me get that. All right, let me take you to the launch position. And the launch position is whenever this front heel gets down. There we go, down right there. Now, this position right here, I'm going to talk about this in another video, but this position right here, you're going to see a ton of kids doing this, and it creates a lot of issues in the swing. So, but let's go back. Let's go back and just kind of do, here we are at the setup. Now, to set up the stance. Now, first thing first, I used to be a guy that said I really didn't care what the setup looked like, as long as you got into a good hitting position. And the more I work with hitters, the more I understood that, they don't get into a good hitting position, so it matters. So the setup, we got to simplify and help them get into a good hitting position. And then as they grow older and get stronger and have a good understanding of what they're trying to accomplish, then they can kind of experiment with what they want to do with their setup. Now, what I'm going to do is now here's my process. I'm now going to be working off the checklist. Now, all that I am trying to do is just document what I see right now. At the very first, this is all that I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is I'm going to go from the ground up, and I'm just going to simply write down what I'm seeing. So, in this case, the front foot. So let's look at the feet. The back, all I'm going to write is the back foot pointing to the catcher, the front foot pointing to the other dugout. I'm going to work, I'd say that the weight distribution might be a little even, so I got good 50-50 balance there, maybe. So, but I'm writing this down. Then I'm looking up at the knees. I see the front knee kind of pinching in a little bit. I see the knees on the inside of the ankle. I see the back knee pointing toward the catcher a bit. Again, all I'm doing is writing down what I see. I'm going to the hip now. I see the hip kind of turn in toward the catcher a little bit. And then I go up in the spine. The spine angle looks to be straight upright. Looking at the lead arm seems to be in a nice little flex there, maybe about 110, 120. Looking at the back elbow, the back arm's got the elbow down. And I'm looking at the grip, gorilla grip, and the barrel being vertical. I'm looking at the shoulder angle, and I'm looking at the head and see both eyes are on the ball. Boom, that's it. That's all I am doing is writing down what I see. And then I'm going to go, next part is the load. That was the setup. Now let's go through the load. And all I'm trying to do is just simply write down what I see. Now I write this in another section of my notes. I have setup, load, and then the swing part. So again, all I'm trying to do is document what I see. So if I look at this kid, it's interesting. His back heel. If you look at his back heel right here, as soon as I start moving, his back heel starts to move back, and it kind of corrects himself a little bit as he puts weight on there to kind of pick his front foot up. All right, so again, all I'm looking at right now is the foot. What are the feet doing during this process? So I'm going to write down that the heel kicked back toward the catcher as he comes up. Now, I see the foot basically just going backwards. So there's no forward move. So I'm going to write down he picked the foot up and just stepped backward. Again, I'm just writing it down. Okay? Do I see any forward move? There's no forward move. The movement is just backwards. I'm looking at the hands. When the hands load, all they're doing is going down. So I got the barrel, the back arm at 90 degrees. I've got the elbow drag there. Bat drag, what they call it. So, again, all I'm trying to do is write down what I see. And again, I'll go in another video what I'm seeing and what correction needs to be made. But again, when I analyze video, all that I am trying to do is see what's happening. I want to see the load. I want to see the type of load. I want to see the direction of the load. I want to see what the back leg's doing. I want to see the attack angle, weight distribution, what that looks like, what the lead arm looks like, what the rear arm looks like, the shoulders, hands, back. All I'm trying to do is write down everything that I'm seeing. And again, I'm writing it. I'm just writing all this down, just getting a good understanding. And then, I want to get an understanding of the length. I want to get an understanding of just everything, what the spine's doing, just get an understanding of what everything is doing. And now we go into the swing. So I'm looking at the swing, and I'm going to say, okay, so the back elbow definitely going first. That bat drag going first. We're now picking up that knee. And so I'm doing. So when I look at this, the front foot, the front leg is still flex. The back foot is inverted there. He rolls over on that swing a bit, and then I'm looking, the back heel's still down. So all I'm trying to do is write down what I'm seeing. That is all that I am trying to do. And then, from there, you're looking at the swing path. Again, just write down what you see. That's all you got to do at first. Get as much information as you could possibly get, and then you can kind of start to put pieces together. When you watch enough video and you work with enough kids, then you start to see a lot of the same type of patterns and stuff like that. But again, all we're trying to do is just document what we see. So, remember, everything you do is start from the ground up. That's how the swing works. The swing works from the ground up. So I hope this kind of helped you kind of get an idea of where to start. Most people look at video and have no idea where to start. Just start from the ground up and just start writing things down and watch enough video. You can watch enough big leaguers watch video. You can watch enough big leaguers, and you can start writing down stuff, and you can start seeing commonalities. And that's how guys do it. The problem is when you look at the big league guys, we don't understand what kids are doing. So we have to watch enough kids to get an understanding of what kids are doing so that we can change or we can help them improve their mechanics. So, but again, remember, I'm a guy that likes to work on the approach and the vision before kind of getting to the mechanics. I think a lot of things can clean up if they understand what they're trying to do. But again, Most of the time, kids, they have a mechanical issue that need to be fixed. But I want them to understand. I want them to work on their approach. I want them to have a good understanding of what they're doing with everything that they're doing and everything that they're working on. So, if I can help you with your son's approach, vision, and mechanics, again, send me an email at info@athletic-mission.com and we'll put a plan together. Until then, thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment and share. We'll see you in the next video.